Playoff game, baby. Sunday night special. That's how we do it. Let's get it done. And played the Minnesota Vikings before. We know exactly what to anticipate from these guys.
Wow. Wow.
All right, Holmes, you the playoff king, man.
I thought Mankins was back.
Mankins ain't back, man.
Damn. Like I say, man, Mankins was playing pretty good when he went down.
Yeah, Mankins was rolling too.
You're right.
Mankins was rolling. Mankins was rolling, man. Them Cardinals finished him off, though. Say, fuck you, get out of here. Oh, man. So touchdown pass when he got hurt too. That was so bad about it. He got the only one that can throw the rally all out perfect. Hi guys.
Coach, this is a special edition of the divisional round playoffs on EA Sports. We are moments away from what should be an excellent matchup.
Christina, you going downstairs?
Minnesota Vikings.
On your way, can you bring me some soda back? Here, please.
I'll talk to you again at halftime.
Thank you.
But for the call of this one, let's send it out to our EA Sports broadcast team. It's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Where does she work now, man?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the
I don't know, somewhere.
Angels, Los Angeles, California.
He said, damn, I don't know, somewhere. Okay. Nigga said, I don't know, shit. Wow. Oh, shit. How old is Christina? 23?
25.
Damn, they getting old, man.
Okay, how old is Nicole?
26.
Okay, then you know they 1 year behind her.
Oh, that's my guy. I didn't know
But
that.
another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit.
All right, guys, this is a big game.
They're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are.
Maybe we'll get some people that want to come back early to play against them fucking Eagles because they play an 8-8 team. They won 8 games more than them motherfuckers. Boy, it'll be.
How you know you gonna play the Eagles? Who you playing?
One of two spots.
He's gonna play the Saints. He's gonna beat the shit out of the Saints, man. The Saints 8-8, man. Come on.
Oh, that's right. You playing the Vikings, aren't you?
Yeah, he gonna run through them fucking Saints like they stole something. I want you to play the Broncos, man. You gonna run through the Texans like they stole something too.
Crazy as hell.
Here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
That's how we played Texans. I think we lost.
The things every quarterback is.
He lost to my. Okay, man.
I said I think the last time we played the Texans, we lost. That's what I said.
Handing it off.
Yeah, I don't remember.
He has to do it.
I know we
All right,
played
guys.
them,
Hey, guys.
back.
If they run 2 tight ends, we blitzing. Just like we always do. We ain't changing nothing for nobody. Let's go.
It's a quick way to lose.
Oh, whatever. My record better than yours.
They'll try and start this drive in the
Is it?
Yeah, picked off. Good job. Way to go. Thank you.
What's your record?
13-3, bitch.
Oh, okay. I gotta be a bitch.
Because you know what my record is, you dumb fuck.
Why would I know what your record is? My name ain't.
Because you always looking, bitch.
What your record is? No, I don't always. I don't give a shit what your
hey,
record
good
is.
pick off. Good way to go. Good start.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back.
All right, Holmes. Me and you, Holmes. They play for Holmes, baby. And you definitely gonna play against the Eagles if we win, because I don't like what Mankins did last time. I can't bring him. As soon as he get unhurt, come back in. Boy, I sure want to play this game to get warmed up.
On first down, Holmes is just going to dump this one off to his fullback.
All right, Holmes.
And he's corralled, but now before getting it inside
You get the highest confidence out of all of them.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
And that's often a surprise for the
I can't see.
guys.
If them motherfuckers beat the hell out the Redskins like that, they should get Eagles a good game. They beat them motherfuckers 41-20. 8-18. They rolled over them Redskins. Wow.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On the all-time NBA scoring list. I was fortunate enough to play against him in the NBA Finals. I covered each time as a member of the media.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
That was not no good blocking right there, guys.
No gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Retired at the Staples Center, and for a guy who scored 60 points in his final game, and then seemed to ride off in the sunset in a handful of years later.
Holmes.
You've been here before, Holmes. You've been here before, Holmes. You've been here before, Holmes.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now
Blue is your color, Holmes. Gold is Mankin color. We got it down pat. Whose color is who?
and that may carry over for him.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. And they'll run it here.
Come on, guys. You got to block that.
Losing yardage to the 14.
You guys didn't let me run it. They ain't run a lick, boy. Wow.
It'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those.
Got lost 4 yards on that.
But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Wow. That was not good right there. Come on, you just look at him, man. You got to block. Come on, you're a fullback.
You become a new man. What was your sense, Jim, of who he was becoming after basketball?
The basketball accolades are great. Like, he's a Hall of Fame basketball player that we won't get a chance to see him.
I don't like this play down here, guys.
Goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Before a guy that now retires.
From the gun, Holmes, flush to his right.
Touchdown! Oh, you overthrew him, Holmes. Oh, Holmes.
The receiver he was going after.
Come on, Holmes. That was touchdown.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it?
Oh,
Wide open
Holmes.
in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
This is a dumb call right here, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Holmes escaping the pressure right.
Touchdown! Way to go, Parker. Good job.
Oh, pick that off.
First quarter lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover and the football right away, able to capitalize.
There's a strike right there. How you gonna pick that off? Throw, Holmes. Parker want that money, baby. We're gonna franchise him for sure. Boy, people eating popcorn right now. It costs them $10, boy. We got shit sky high.
A drive that time of 6 plays, and a result for the Rams, a touchdown.
Introducing Schwab's Intelligent Income, a simple modern way to pay yourself from your portfolio.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw left side.
God damn, what was that? Oh, come on, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all going to blitz, you going to do that?
A big play
First
there.
down.
75 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's no
Touchdown.
at all.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be a game here, baby.
And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receiver.
How'd you get beat on the zone, dog? Where's the safety at?
Oh, please, legs.
That was the 9.
Hey, man, who's number 26, man? He got caught peeping in the backfield.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play,
wow.
75 yards, 6 points. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Damn, Buchanan. One more, you had to make it to the left a little bit.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Somebody call it Rally Allah. Rally Allah. Rally Allah. Rally Allah. There we go, baby. Somebody call it Rally Allah.
A huge play that time for the Rams. 54 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Let it go, Cooks. Old man still got it.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. An effective run.
Way to carry him, Lane.
Take it down inside the 10. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Way to carry him in the end zone, Lane. Tell him up it's getting the weight room, man.
A great play there. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are in for 6. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now the try here for the point after.
Boy. We ain't even 5 minutes into the quarter and we done scored 3 touchdowns. Shit going fast. Wow. Let's slow this game down, fellas.
And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards.
Got to slow this game down, guys.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no,
all right, guys.
This will be a touchback.
We don't like what happened last time.
And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense,
that defense we won't play again, fellas.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That we won't play again.
Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense.
That we won't play again.
Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Me and you, Fisher.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
We won't play that defense again, guys.
Complete to his tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready.
Again, we'll get behind the line again like that. And then score somebody. We just not doing the introduction. God damn, boy, wow.
And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
All right, you got 2 tight ends. You know the rules. 2 tight ends, we coming, guy. We're blitzing.
Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run it now out of the gun. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Time for a look at the defensive starters now for the Rams. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because his feeling was good, solid performance, did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely would like to see some improvement in this week's game.
They always want improvement, don't they?
They certainly do.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation.
I don't know if I like this defense right here, guys. I should call a timeout. I don't know if I like it. I'm going to go with it. Ah, good defense.
That's Weaver.
There you go, rookie. I mean, 2nd year, man. Had not. Got burnt a minute ago. It's always coming up.
They still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Had not can hit, boy.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's
go lay down.
First time tonight. Fielded just inside the 20.
God damn it, man. That's a bad return, Buchanan.
They do get 7 back on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
I don't know about this play home. We try to get too much at one time.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Good throw. The bomb was not there. Check underneath.
All he does is roll out. That's all he does is roll out.
Whatever.
Roll out, roll out, roll out. That's all he does.
Whatever. The only thing he does is interceptions. Quit watching.
Roll out, roll out, roll out.
Guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
That's the way my offensive line is built, baby.
Roll out. Oh, yeah.
Let's go. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. This one complete to his fullback.
Good throw. Good throw, Holmes. Good throw, Holmes.
Oh. Said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Not only they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off there? This quarterback now already over 150 yards through the air in the opening quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Here we go!
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And they'll let their fullback try and push.
Oh, come on, some bullshit. That's a big-ass fullback. Take my 4th and inches.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
They tried their best to pick
Stop
up that
wide.
one, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the
That big
middle,
dude ran your ass over, man.
a little
Come
bit
on.
when that one started.
So now we bring up
You
4th
ran
and
too
inches.
slow.
This
You
is a
didn't even
big
try to
critical
push the
call.
line. This is dumb right here. Let's see what kind of they line up in. Take my 4th and inches. Let's see what they line up in. Let's see what they line up in.
Try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go
I don't like this, man. We never make it when they do this.
All right, stop
There you
him
go.
right
Good
here.
job.
Stop
Good
his
job.
dumb
Good
ass
job.
making his dumb move. Stop him right here.
Good job.
Damn.
Take it as they convert on 4th down.
We often hear analysts talk about a quarterback's wingspan, almost like a forward in basketball. But here's where it pays to have a long reach. They find a slight opening and are able to stick the ball forward to pick up 1st downs.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
Let's go! 1, 9!
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And this has been
That was not the hole, Lane.
for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage. That's all.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
You know what? Let's run one of his plays. Let's run one of his plays. I remember
So
my
it's
play.
3rd and 6, and this will be
All right,
the
if nothing there,
8th
Holmes,
play
take
of
the
drive.
sack. If nothing there, take the sack.
Back to throw. Holmes.
Holmes, I just told you that guy, that's some cheating shit. That guy wasn't even going back there. Just take the sack. You seen that coming.
They told us repeatedly.
Ah, stop wide, bitch.
We need some plays from our defense here.
Man, that's
on the
triple
road
coverage.
early.
That's
They
just
got
dumb,
one.
Holmes.
And don't think they were above all
There's no way you'll get that ball in there. That's just dumb, Holmes.
that the other defense
You see
is
3
ready
white
to
jerseys there.
You gotta let that happen.
Man, something told me I was trying not to throw that pass. I just got fucking caught up in the moment.
Now out
Take the
comes
fucking sack.
Minnesota, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Green, 39!
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There is none there for him.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. It's 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
And on the ground they go with the running back.
What was that, guys?
This one across the 30-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through.
No one should take the field goal. That's just dumb.
Giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Do not throw that pass that deep down there when you see 3 fucking tight ends. When you see 3 linebackers. Come on, man. That was just dumb.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They linebackers ain't like ours. Ours dropped back 50,000 feet.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Fumble!
And he's taken down.
God damn it. How'd he hold on to that?
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe
Come on, big Combs. Big as you is, Combs. They should have fumbled that.
Blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time.
How the fuck did he hold on to that?
Opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
I don't know how he held on to that, boy. Wow. Our guy would have fumbled that automatically. How did he hang on to that?
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
And they'll run it here. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
All right,
One
guys.
quarter gone in this NFC divisional round matchup. 14-7 is the score. We're back to Southern California right after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Let's go.
Back to throw.
Oh, he almost had that picked off, pal. Good defense. That would have been a good big one. He was right there. He could have caught
The
that.
execution of that defense right there. The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Fielded at the 20. Good blocking there. Nearly
Hey, put your head down, Buchanan. Good job. Make it 39.
19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's absolutely.
Don't worry about it. Holmes will give it back to you.
Let's face it. We got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great, if that's where you're going.
Yeah, protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Burt, the rest of the crew, what they put together.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Yeah, my tight end outlaw. God damn it, Holmes.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there.
That guy got
because
back
they
there
went right
quick,
to the
boy.
air with
Wow.
a huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
That was wide open, too. Damn, he got back there quick, boy, like he shot out a cannon. Wow.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Operating from the gun, Holmes.
Oh, they're going to strip the ball out of his hand. That's some fucking bullshit.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass.
Oh, they just took the ball in his hand. Oh, the man over there.
It's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Off the play fake, Holmes. He's going to let one go deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
He'll get back to you. Told you he'll get back to you.
7-yard line. Parker, the intended target.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it.
That got peeled off. That's some bullshit. He didn't even follow it. Get through that ball to Cooks. He didn't even follow him.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line.
Can't even follow Cook.
They need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try to mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Oh, come on, man. Throw the damn ball.
If I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Here we go now.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Weaver. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Sure is.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way
that almost rolled back to the 1.
Touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Holmes, nowhere to escape, and he goes goes down.
Come on,
Well,
guys.
second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
The Rams on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16. Off the bootleg. Holmes. And that is incomplete.
Cook. He didn't run the route.
About what my coaches have told me in the past, the biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
You know what? That wasn't the right route. That was a different play. That's my
Here
fault.
comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Oh, you got to pick that off.
And incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And that's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
There you, Fisher.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Fumble. Good job.
And the Rams have got it back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
Guys.
He goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw on 2nd down. Holmes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
So what's the word I'm looking for here about how this drive just started?
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean, think about it. First down, took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on second down. Now they got to come up with something big here on third.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. Holmes. And over the
nice, my drag route.
And he'll get him inside the 15
yeah,
down to the
14-yard
line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far, he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown.
What is that, guys?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running game working, they'll stick with it on
good job, Fisher.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Green, 39!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing
God damn it.
Incomplete. That's Weaver. And
he
he'll
had
be
the
taken
sack.
down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13 and also a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being
Jones,
able to
why
see
you
the
waiting?
play
Why you not in your
develop in front of
zone?
you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
There you go, Barry.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Good defense, guy.
Taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Vikings send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Brandon Cooks and the rest of the offensive crew trotting back into place out there. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Holmes. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Holmes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. but that's one step in the proper direction.
The Rams on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And they'll go on the ground. Just a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that'll give them a first. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Holmes. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Off play action. Holmes out to his left. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. The final shot before break. Holmes. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, this is the second of 4 games this weekend as we narrow the field down to the 4 teams who will meet in the league championship games next Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon Goddard.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Man, why would you like you don't want to run that?
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him a couple.
They're setting the run down. That's for damn sure. Wow.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
To throw on second down, Holmes. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be third down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up
drag
through the
route.
air. It's complete to Parker left side. And he's going to
Good job,
have
Parker.
the first down yardage to the 35. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, they picked up a first down for them, too.
This quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Holmes. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Let's go!
And on the ground they go with the running back.
We ain't getting nowhere. Come on, guys.
As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
Missed him. Poor blocking assignment. Holmes, they blitzing. Just hit the pass.
Off the bootleg. Holmes.
There it is, Holmes.
Wide open receiver complete. And
good job.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 39 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So a little more sideline, Parker.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And they'll run it here. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Lane.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll be brought down.
Be holding that ball out like that.
5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a 1st down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Oh, you dropped that.
If he holds on, instead,
oh, come on, that's touchdown.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Still took our 4th and 4, but that'd be done. Take your medicine, which is your point.
Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
And no
defense playing good.
Take your touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll set up to throw. He sets to fire deep. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Oh, come on, guys.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but more mainly they want him to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Here we go now. 3-19.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Guys, you got to pull up and pick that off.
His number again, it's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
his position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
Got no other cornerbacks. Too fucking slow.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
To throw, finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
What kind of tackle was that?
Shy of the 25 here at the
That's why I just took Wells out the game. Did you tackle better?
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
We always talk about having to read defenses. And
no, that's fucking Jones.
Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even
got wasn't Jones. That's Wells. Nice why are you in there?
Like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt.
I just took this dude out.
Because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side complete. It's Vasquez.
There you go.
There you go. Down to the 25-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Cover the defense. Cover the defense.
Your screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
All right, they run double tight ends, guys. You know the rules. When we got double tight ends, we definitely coming. Bring everybody.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Here we go now.
Back to throw here. Throwing the out route and complete. It's
good job, Klecko.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
It's a good hit. Way to get out there quick.
It's good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
We didn't get nowhere near that quarterback to sack him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's caught in the end zone.
Jones.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Oh, Jones, come
His
on.
guys are in for 6.
Oh,
the
Jones.
Vikings are able to make this a close game again. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage.
Jones didn't even look for the ball.
Touchdown.
What is that?
Carlson now to add the extra point. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will get him one closer.
I can't hide you no more, man. You ain't like Toasty Graham. God damn.
Carlson now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
It's not a face mask, guys.
Return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for
Rally
6
all out,
points.
baby. Fuck it. You gotta go for it.
They did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this
Yep.
league,
The Vikings
Shouldn't have called it early. Wow.
and they get there for the sack.
Fucked up the rally all out. That's over with. You got that no
for a
more.
rookie first rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me
That hurt right
that they
there,
had a
guys.
plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Sit down, look there. What's wrong with you? $70. I mean, what was that?
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Off the play fake. Holmes.
Bomb.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh!
Both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Almost caught it.
I remember Coach told me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Holmes. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
They double teamed him.
Incomplete.
That route,
Nearly the
they
pick
figured that route out.
needed. They would have loved one there.
Well, how
but at
does
least
the guy
it
get
does
back
get him
there?
the fourth
See,
down.
these zones ain't nowhere near the same.
Trying to get that one to his
There was
tight
nowhere
end,
two
and they've
guys
been
in
trying
that
to get the
zone.
ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Taken in at the 22.
Get a fumble.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw now on 1st down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
A Hall of Fame coach once said there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter. And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield and spilling everything. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Good job.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
All right, guys.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone.
Still got a couple good plays left in the playbook.
Now back out comes the offense. And several days ago,
you got to get this run together, guys. We're not running the clock down at all.
How big is home field advantage? And they kind of downplayed it a bit, but I think we're seeing here today, building up this lead, looks like they're going to win. Why home field advantage in the divisional round so important?
Yeah, they may have downplayed it, but we could also sense that it was important to them because nothing has to change. You don't have to uproot anything. Sometimes when you're going on the road, you may have to even leave earlier in order to get acclimated if it's going to be a tough environment against the team you're going to play. So being at home is a big...
And he fumbled it. It's
there we go again, Lane. Oh, come on, Lane. This is some bullshit. I ain't never seen nobody fumble every fucking game, man. Oh, this is some cheating fucking shit.
Gets tested a little bit because I know
every fucking game he fumbles. Come on, guys.
All of a sudden, they heard the sudden change.
It's some bullshit, man. Every fucking game they yank the ball out. We don't never yank the ball.
Go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. And out now come the Vikings. And a tight game after punting last time.
Bullshit,
see if
man.
they can get something going
every
on this
fucking
drive.
time, man.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Swanson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Here we go. Green 30.
They're going to look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Buchanan, you worse than Jones. They beat you by a mile. What is this?
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. In for the score. And if the Vikings
we get to the quarterback. If they do us like that, they get to us. We can't get to them. Listen.
And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved.
And Barry, what are you doing?
There for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Carlson on for the PAT. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Carlson now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, my man, what do you need? What's going on here? So he's one person he can lean up.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off.
Come on, man, we right there. How you gonna get the ball? My guy don't do that. The Parker's sitting right there. That's some fucking bullshit.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work.
But big guy can catch it.
There.
Oh, man, some bullshit.
And now trotting back out with the rest of his offensive mates, the big tight end. And look at the numbers. They have gotten him more involved. I guess the question now, Charles, defensively, how do you make him less involved?
That's always a key question, isn't it? Sometimes other guys are starting to play really well, and you shift your attention to them. You got to make sure you got full focus on him because he's so good that if you don't, he finds a way to make plays. Always have 2 guys in his vicinity. Usually try to bump him.
Now they're going to call a face mask. Now they're going to start cheating all the way around. You're going to get a face mask from behind. That's some bullshit. You get a face mask from behind them. Come on, guys.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Now they're going to cheat. The guy behind the guy, and they're going to call a face mask. How you going to face grab him from behind?
1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Here we go now.
Cook following the penalty. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
The face mask too?
But Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bithema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Now let's go. Blue landed.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. The Vikings on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll look to throw. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight.
They went in the end zone. You cheating bitches. They went in the end zone. Guys.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey,
now y'all gonna cheat. That ball went in the end zone.
A few more turning points in this ball game. They're only 1 score down.
Yeah, true. I mean, we could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned.
Let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38. Flex round. Flex round.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A
Well,
nice
he goes 5
inside
yards.
run sets up a very manageable 2nd
That
down.
is
A very solid gain on that play.
All right, guys. We got to run this play now. Holmes, you got to hit it.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 21. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
It's dumb.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
How are these guys not getting in front of the ball, man? They're just cheating now, man. I mean, he's right there, too. Knock it down.
Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, y'all got to pick that off.
Flag is down in the backfield.
God damn it, guys.
Let's get the call.
Holding offense.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn
They ran
well
our play right back on
the
it.
coach
Wow.
is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there, defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
You're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson from the right hash. This from 45 yards away. Carlson able to put this one through.
And I just missed it.
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't
scared
they?
to hit him.
If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice
Damn
return
it.
sets
You got to
him
go
up
to the
pretty good
right.
here at the
Get to your
30-yard
left.
line.
Wow, you was gone. The gap was there.
Out comes this
Hey,
field
home.
general once
Can we do
more,
something,
leading
man?
his offense back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go
All right,
back
home.
out there.
Just make this
and
drive
move ahead
count,
again,
man.
guys.
Come
We
on.
can get this done.
One good thing for
Came
him,
out hot.
it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down right
Quarterback
around the
slow, boy.
37.
Wow. Can't run a
Give him
linebacker.
7 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles.
What was that, guys?
He just throws right over
You're
the
not
top of
blocking.
it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third.
Playing coverage here.
Back to throw. Holmes. And the third
No, that's
down
some bullshit.
pass falls incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
How do you go jump in
You're
front
a
of the
nice
guy
guy.
like
That was
that?
kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Shoot that little dude off. Do some bullshit.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will be taken at the 13. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
Fumble that.
And that will come the offense as they take over. And now out comes Minnesota. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll drop the throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
Now back to throw.
Good job.
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Way to push him. All right, let's get this shit right, Holmes. Yeah, a lot of time. Score a touchdown. Let's get this shit right. They're pushing back, Holmes.
The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And take it right at the 35. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good return.
Damn, he ran out of bounds. Why'd you run out of bounds? We had 10 more yards to get.
In great field position as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he's got this down to the 35. That one goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down. Holmes. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle.
Look at that fat dude doing way down there. Come on, how can Patrick be way down there? This is really some
This zone
bullshit.
defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Back to the air on 2nd down. Holmes. And he comes back with one complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
First down, Holmes. That is caught inside the 5.
Good job.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Two-minute warning. Good job.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye, and they'll turn to the power game to try to get
Good job, big boy.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
What?
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd.
Oh, y'all cheating. He's in the end zone.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Wow, with the half an inch.
Come on, let's go. White Sunday. White Sunday.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back.
Can't play good defense.
Extra point splits the uprights, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock, so tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He's back to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what,
how's he getting the ball
really
off that foot,
what
man?
you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from.
He's just
where his
sitting there.
primary
This
guy
is
was
man to
going to be,
man.
and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
And they'll go on the ground. They juked him and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Very much in range for a tying field goal as they hurry to the line. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Here we go, man.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
I wouldn't do that on purpose, man. Knock me down.
Well, when you're leading in the
now
fourth
we done
quarter,
lost this
that's not
fucking
the penalty
game.
you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Back to throw. And his pass incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Back to throw, and this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Carlson down to add the extra point.
Well, I really need to fucking touch that damn fucking quarterback.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Carlson now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot,
Last play, guys.
you got to worry on defense. Of course,
play some
no one getting
defense,
behind the
guys.
defense and make it an easy throw.
Nope.
But
Ain't
nowadays,
right
it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about.
And now look at this.
Oh, here we go.
Gain, but a fumble. And this belongs to the Vikings.
Here we go. Here we go. Just fumble. Just cheat.
Into a runner, took the contact and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line.
We can't flip the ball. Fuck this.
And we'll get a timeout.